Hello everybody, look what we have today. A 1937 Ford. It is a killer street rod ZZ502 with dual quads, of course leather and air conditioning, TCI chassis, Willwood brakes, all the goodies. Comes with this very handy packet of information, and I really like he describes all the things you need to know, the wiring, what the buttons, what the switches are for, all the little details about operating the car, all spelled out for you right here. So very cool stuff. Very helpful stuff. Go to volocars.com. We have 200 classic cars, all for sale. Each one will have a price tag and a monthly payment, including this one right here. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. But for right now, join me. Let's go for a spin. So yeah, this is a very high quality ground up build. The previous owner had over $135,000 invested, said he won 75 awards, was invited to invite only shows. It's a Minotti body, so it's all fiberglass. Minotti is a first class body, and it's got sleek design. It's a 3-window, has a chopped roof, very good looking hot rod design there. All power release doors on the remote, which we'll show you in a minute, even has a power lift trunk and a power release hood. So the body is excellent. I didn't see any damage anywhere. This is Tangelo color, House of Colors, and then it has the silver and some purple pinstripe, and you know what? You don't feel any of that. All the black is polished beautifully. Everything fits nice. All this is in excellent shape. Yeah, that's a beautiful color when you're up on it. I don't see any damage, cracking, no issues. This is all beautiful. And again, you don't feel any of that. The door fits real nicely. The running boards are not scuffed or beat up at all. All fits very nicely. You have these nice little sport mirrors. All this is painted beautifully. Real cool graphic design there. I love the teardrop headlights. It's got halogen headlights in there. Turn signals are built in. No bumpers. Stainless steel grille. A little more pinstripe. God, it is so smooth and slick. I don't even see chips up front here. And I'm not saying I didn't miss one somewhere, but I don't see anything. Here's one little tiny one right there. The body and paint are beautiful. It has a Haartz cloth padded top on it. I think that's a nice classy touch. Hit the button, the door opens, and even into the jambs it's all painted. This is a first class build, folks. Tinted rear window, light tint on the side windows, flush mounted LED tail lights. You don't even feel them either. And there is a third brake light in the back window that you can't really see, but there is one up there. The wheels, they're Boyd Coddington wheels, 17s in front, 20s in back. Really helps enhance the car's stance. Wrapped in some performance tires. Just an amazing looking car. This is going to turn heads. I got a lot more to show you. Let's open it up. Okay, so it's not just a power release, it's a power lift. The switch is inside here. There's also a manual release under the car for the trunk and the doors, just in case battery's dead and you can't get in. So you can see it's all upholstered to match the interior. This is leather. The battery is behind there. Here's a master disconnect switch for the battery. And then you also fill it right there. It has a 16-gallon stainless tank. It does have a little of the Tangelo touch-up paint. This is for display purposes. There's a bar in here that you can prop the door open with. And this here has a real heavy-duty sturdy mirror, and I think that's to hold it. You can put a mirror underneath the car just to display it real nice. So yeah, very nicely finished trunk, carpeted floor. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell icon so you can be notified when the videos are posted. The interior was originally done by Gabe's Interiors, a very famous custom interior guy. And then recently it just had a few updates by another upholstery shop. But you can see the molded Door panels, all custom done, multi-colors, excellent quality work. Now recently, this other upholstery shop pulled the dash out and wrapped it in leather. It's all genuine leather, nice billet AC vents, nice set of Dakota digital gauges, air conditioning vents or controls are under here, and all these pieces of tape. There's buttons for the doors and windows, and it's all labeled. We'll leave that on for right now. This is just held down with a little Velcro. It's a clock that I don't even think's working. It's extra cup holder that does fold up somehow, I believe. And you have speakers here. Now recently had these leather floor mats made, and this is Rolls-Royce carpet. This leather hump was just done. It does have a indicator for the shifter. There's also an emergency brake down here. Beautiful leather, I mean soft, glove soft leather upholstery. We got seat belts. Plenty of room behind the seat, and it's also all upholstered. Everything's upholstered, the whole inside of the cabin. The stereo and CD changer are here, and you can operate those by remote. The headliner is sculpted, all looking real nice. Of course, all the wiring, everything is all new when they built the car. Leather-wrapped banjo-style steering wheel on a Flaming River polished tilt column with the polished bracket there and the ignition built in. So yeah, really nice interior. It's contactless for the door popper and speakers or whatever may run through the door. So when the door shuts, it makes contact instead of having wires that bend and break. See, now we're getting to the good part, but everything on this car is good. This is a GM Performance Crate 502 motor making 502 horsepower. It has the GM Performance aluminum heads, and then they've upgraded it with a Endurashine intake, Edelbrock intake, and then two 600 CFM Edelbrock polished carburetors, and then this amazing air cleaner on top from March. Just a really cool setup. It really finishes off nice. I think it's like a $1,300 air cleaner. MSD ignition in back. You can't see it, but it's got some coated headers tucked way down there. But you can see the whole inside of the engine bay is all painted real nice, smooth to the touch, all smooth panels, and even the valve covers were painted to match the car. Then the front of the engine has vintage air with a polished compressor. We have a Master, what's the name of that? Power Master chrome alternator, billet pulleys. We've got a custom-made aluminum radiator with an overflow, and it has an electric fan. It has the normal water pump on the front of the motor, but there's also an electric water pump installed. So if you ever get in a parade or stuck in traffic, it's exceptionally hot, you have a backup water pump you can turn on and really cool it down. And then it's got some nice hinges and brackets. Right up here is a plaque, Builder's Choice Top 10 for our Good Guys Award in 2021. That's a pretty impressive award. And yes, the hood does have a power release and a manual backup release as well. So Michael's going to show you how good this thing runs, and I'll see you in a few minutes.
Everybody, got ourselves a really slick hot rod to drive here today. I'm excited about this one. 502 crate engine underneath the hood, rated at 502 horsepower. That's pretty freaking awesome in this little 37. That's also paired with a 700R4 automatic overdrive transmission. So we got a real cruiser here. with a highly upgraded suspension, TCI chassis, 4-wheel power disc brakes, air conditioning too, which is on and blowing super cold right now. This thing's loaded with power options: power hood, power trunk, power windows, power steering. The seats do recline, and this bench is mighty comfortable. Totally loving this interior. Seems to be some, I haven't spent much time with the car, but it seems to be some pretty high-end finishes here. Oh, let's see what she's got. All right, we're speeding a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty freaking sweet. I wasn't even halfway in the throttle and she broke the tires shifting into second gear there. This thing is a beast. Sounds great too. Drives, it's got a rack and pinion up front. Man, whoever built this one knew what the heck they were doing, I'll tell you that. Getting the beeps over here. That didn't take long. But yeah, all of our cars are in a museum setting, so if you'd like to come down, give it a test drive, go ahead and give us about a day's notice. About an hour and 15 minutes outside of Chicago if you guys need to fly in to do that. But outside of those details, yeah, go ahead and check everything out on our website, volocars.com.
So this is an exceptional build. I'm just looking again at the details in the jambs, even up on top of the hood, in the engine compartment. This is a very expensive paint job with the custom colors and all that. Very, very well built car. And we got a lot going on underneath this car as well. It's a TCI chassis. The frame's been smoothed out, painted, and clear coat. The same Tangelo color orange. A lot of the components under there are orange. If they're not, they're polished. And it has a Haartz Super Ride 2 independent suspension with the polished tubular control arms, coil-over adjustable gas shocks, flaming river rack and pinion steering. And back it has a 4-link system with polished tubular control arms and a polished panhard bar, coil-over adjustable shocks. Wheelwood brake system. It's disc at all 4 wheels. I like how they painted the center hub orange. A drilled and slotted disc, and the calipers are billet polished aluminum. The power brake booster and master are under the car, and they're chromed. And it also has an auxiliary vacuum pump and vacuum canister, because the cam that's in the engine doesn't provide enough vacuum for the power brakes, so they've added that as well. The exhaust is a Borla polished smooth stainless exhaust with stainless works tube mufflers in there, and these are one-of-a-kind custom stainless exhaust tips that were made for this car. Looking up at the motor, it's clean. It has a high torque starter. It's a built 700 R4 overdrive automatic transmission with all sorts of upgrades. And it has an external oil cooler, a finned aluminum oil cooler for that as well. It has a custom-made drive shaft, goes back to a Ford 9-inch rear end, 31 spline axles, 373 posi gears. It even has a flip-down license plate. If you notice, there's no license plate on the car. When you start it up, the plate will flip down. When you shut it off at the show, it goes up and it's out of the way. Also wanted to point out, this is a one-piece curved windshield. That was like $900. It's in the receipts in there. So I probably forgot some things about the car, but it's got a lot going on, and everything it's got it right. Go to volocars.com. Salesman can help answer your questions, including how to get your 37 Ford, which, by the way, it is titled as a 37 Ford. That's a big plus. How to get this delivered to your driveway. And if you need financing, they can help with that too. Thanks for watching.